In this GoHighLevel tutorial, I will show you what to start with after signing up for a free trial, as it can be confusing at first.
Hey, this is Darius, the founder of Sumo Growth. Today in this video, we're going over high level one-on-one. So basically like everything you need to know, like about high level, the CRM, everything you should know before you get into the AI solutions, right? So with high level, I know, everybody's pushing AI employees, AI to do this and that, but you should know the basics of how to use high level as a platform, right? So when you first sign up to high level, you're going to be on your agency level, right? So you can see my agency level is customized, doesn't show high level. So like just to show you under settings and then company, this is where you could white label your Go High Level, right? You could put in a logo, you could put in your white label domain, API domain, privacy policy URL. You could also customize it, like I customize it with custom CSS. You can use light theme or dark theme, and then you could have JavaScript in here as well. But basically, when you come in here, everything. You may see like the Ask AI here, which is kind of annoying because it's always like full screen. Like I hope they fix this. I hope GoHighLevel fixes this because when you do Ask AI and click on it first, a lot of times it's full screen, and as a new user, you're not gonna know what all of this on the side is about, right? So I like it, not full screen, so I can see everything that I'm gonna be clicking on, right? So when you sign up to Go High Level, first you're gonna automatically get your one sub account, right? So you can see the date added to mine. So I had Go High Level since October 2022 for my own business. I personally migrated over from Member Vault and Calendly. That was like the tech stack that I was using. I think I was using a little pipe drive back then as well. So I moved over back in 2022, right? So my main sub account. So that's why I don't have like the launch pad here. So when you sign up, you're gonna see a launch pad. You don't really need the launch pad. I mean, you could use this video for a launch pad as well. But this is the agency level, right? So you're gonna see your agency dashboard. If you choose to connect this to Stripe, I mean, it's gonna show your Stripe data. If you choose to do SaaS, myself, I do agency, so I sell services basically. Instead of just doing SaaS and white labeling high level, I do services, and I also do also high levels affiliate program as well. So you can use my affiliate link down below. If you do use my affiliate link, let me know. I also have an Ultimate AI Agency snapshot. So I can send you the snapshot link, or I'll just add the snapshot link to the description below as well. So you can either choose the affiliate link or my snapshot link to include everything, all the assets that I use for my AI agency business. But yeah, you'll see your agency dashboard. That could be stats you use. So you don't really need like everything when you first come into here. Like it's gonna show like AI suite. We got the Summer of AI promo going on. So get free AI, Ask AI. You see how I clicked on the Ask AI, and then it did it again, right? So it made it small. The main thing you want to do is you'll go to your settings here, right? You can add any team members if you like. I recommend to set up your phone integration as well. So you can see you can have team members here. I recommend to set up your phone integration. So on the back end, high level has Twilio on the back end. They call it Lead Connector, but it's really just Twilio on the back end. But you can set up your phone system so you can make phone calls. I'll get into it later, but you have to do A2P if you want to send SMS messages as well. And you can set up your email services if you like on this end, on this agency level, or you could go into the sub account and set it up on that level as well. So you can see mine is set up. And this is just an example of my, Go High Level, because my clients, they add me to theirs, right? So I have different passwords. I don't want to use the same password and I have all these clients here that I got to choose from. So I use different passwords for different clients. But my agency partners and my own clients, they add me to their Go High Level account. So what I do is I set up and do migration and have everybody have their own GoHighLevel account instead of doing SaaS and being under, my account. That's what I do personally. You could do the same thing. You could either have sub accounts under you, or you could set your clients up with their own GoHighLevel as well, and then just add you as a agency admin to their GoHighLevel account or sub account admin. But yeah, so if I go here to switch, so let's say you set up your phone services, your email services, you don't really need everything else. You don't need to just start prospecting, AI suite, add-on stuff, resell stuff. You can go to the affiliate portal and set up your affiliate link if you like, but you don't really need all this other stuff. So you want to go into your account. So for this example, I'll click on the demo account. So you're going to see your sub account name up here. I just called mine demo account. And when you log in, you're going to see the launchpad. So this is the launchpad for the sub account area. I don't have this launchpad on the agency level because I had mine since 2022. But it's very similar, but it'll tell you like set up your phone integration, connect your payment provider like Stripe on the front end. But yeah, this will show you like what to do inside the sub account, right? So you can create contacts, import your contacts. You could create a funnel. Like you could do this stuff. I mean, you don't have to follow it one by one. I wish this was more customizable. Like you're not going to use everything maybe in here. Like I'm not going to do e-commerce, right? High level is okay for e-commerce if it's like one or two products, but if you have a lot of products, you probably want something like Shopify, right? But yeah, so this is the launchpad area. You don't really need it since you're talking to me, right? This is Ask AI. Again, when I click on it, you see how it made the navigation smaller. It's very annoying. Hopefully product team fixes that. I know there's a lot of requests for that. Ask AI may not be enabled right away for you. You might have to enable it. But for me, I have it enabled. So, but you'll have your dashboard area, right? So this is just your dashboard area to see all your stats, right? So just to let you know, High Level has like over 100 features. You don't need all the features, right? You don't even need all the dashboard stats. So you'll have your default dashboard, right, that it comes with. Basically everything from your opportunities, your funnels, your tasks, your Google report, everything in here. And then you can edit the dashboard. So you can make changes to the dashboard based off of what you want, right? I wouldn't get into the dashboard right away because you usually want to set up everything else before you set up your dashboard. I just wanted to show you like the dashboard area. But the first thing I would do is kind of what the Launchpad said, right? I would come in here. I would import my contacts. So if I'm moving over, like I move a lot of my clients over from HubSpot, Salesforce, Keep, ActiveCampaign, Pipedrive, Kit, that was ConvertKit, and many more. So basically, I would just come in here. They could come in here and import their contacts, or I could import their contacts using a CSV file for them. So you could go through this. You could import all your contacts, and then also you can manually add contacts as well, which is very time consuming. So it's better just to import your contacts. So your contacts about to be one of the first things I do in here. You definitely want to set up your opportunities. So your pipeline, basically opportunities and pipelines, just tracking the buyer's journey, right? From a new lead to all the way to a closed deal, basically, right? In this, so right here, closed deal. So you come in here, you could create a pipeline, right? So I can edit this pipeline that I created as an example, or I could just come in here and create a pipeline, right? You name the pipeline. You do different stage colors now, which came out about a month or two ago. And then you can do your stage names as well. So you want to track your buyer's journey through the opportunities, right? So I would do contacts. I would set up my opportunities. I would set up my calendar as well. If I'm new to GoHighLevel, set up my calendar. So I'll come here, create a new calendar. Right here, calendar settings. This will have all your calendars, right? So this is a demo personal calendar right here. So these are all the different calendar types, right? So you have personal booking, you have round robin, you have class booking, collective, you have event calendars, and you have service booking. So For me, like if I have sales calls and I have a sales team, I'll use round robin. Or if it's just me, I'm a solopreneur, I'll just use a personal booking. For a lot of my clients, they'll use like services booking if they're offering services, events as well. But if you come in here and you edit this, you can see you can name your calendar, you can put the description in, the URL. You can make groups for your calendar. So on the other page, you could create groups. You could give your meeting colors in here as well. And then you want to add your staff. So like you want to add the staff member in here as an example. Availability. So after you add staff member, let's say here, you want to put in your location, right? Your location meaning. So if Zoom, if you have the same Zoom link, you put in here. You can connect Zoom, Google Meet, you got Microsoft Teams. If it's at a physical location, you have that there as well. You have your availability. So you have your availability here, what days and times you're available, right? So you have that in there. Also, you have, if I go back in your calendars, you'll be able to see all your appointments come in here. And also your calendar settings. You also have your connections if you want to see all your connections, right? Connect your calendars, video conferencing, as well as the Google organic booking for that. So I would set up those things first. So contacts, opportunities, calendars. So I will set up that first. Now, if you're joining this so far, I do have my high-level AI Academy on school. You could join. You could join for free. The first plan is free. You get access to all the posts. You have videos in there, support. You have even like meetings that I had pre-recordings in there you could learn from. So everything in the high level community, I'll put that link in the description as well. So that'll be in the description below. But other than that, so after you set up those things, I would set up my payments as well. So I would come in here, I would go to integrations, right? And then I would select my payment provider, right? So select Stripe, PayPal. Those are usually like the top two people who start off with is Stripe and PayPal. I recommend once you start growing to get something else. I mean, or add something else to it, right? Authorize.net, NMI. They're not showing it, but Easy Pay Direct is what I use as well. You have Square as another option. So configure your payment provider, connect that. So then when you're ready, when you get your clients, you can send out invoices. You can set up your documents and contracts, which is templates for everything, right? HighLevel has templates for everything. I'll have my templates inside the snapshot. So if you want to use my Ultimate AI Agency snapshot, we'll already have templates for you that I use for myself, right? My invoices, proposals, documents and contracts, everything will be in there. So once you set up those things, you want to set up, your external, I call it, your external assets, right? So your sites, right? So you want to set up your funnels, your websites. You have templates in here, so you could come in here, click on new website. You could build with AI too. AI could build out your website. But you could come in here, you could go to templates, and then you could put in, let's just say marketing, or, so you have marketing firm templates in here. You can do, let's say, agency in here. So you have SEO agency, digital agency. You have those as well. You can even take the SaaS ones and make it for agency as well. So you have a lot of templates in here that you can start with to quickly make your website. I recommend, as a new AI agency owner, don't get stuck on making your website, making everything pretty and perfect. I recommend, setting up everything and focus on client acquisition, focus on getting leads, focus on getting booked appointments, right? So other than that, you'll have your funnels, same thing. Your one call to action, that's the difference. Funnels, one call to action. Websites is more of a navigation, right? If you're old school like me, they do have WordPress option. My own website, summergrowth.com, is built off of WordPress. My other sites, my other projects are actually built with Lovable or with Claude Code and Replit. But yeah, in here, you want to use funnels, websites, or WordPress. Or I did turn on AI Studio as well. So if you go to settings, I'll just show you this, settings and labs. you have access to different things that's in beta. So I had to turn this on because it'll be live in 22 days. But you could turn this on, AI Studio, and you're going to get access to HighLevel's AI Studio, which is very similar to Lovable. I use Lovable as my front end engineer, and I use Replit as my back end when it comes to my own SaaS projects, which you'll know about soon, as two of them are for HighLevel replacements. But yeah, so in here you could just describe what you want. And a quick little hack is basically taking a screenshot of other people's websites or somebody else's website, have ChatGPT or Claude describe it as well, and just upload the screenshot into here and put the prompt in here, and it will build out a similar looking website right inside here. So you have this for your AI Studio as well to quickly build websites and funnels as well. So very similar to Lovable if you ever use that platform. Now, a lot of the other things I'm not going to get into, like I'm not going to get into AI agents for this one because you want to set up your HighLevel first. So like in my other videos, I'll deep dive more into AI agents. But you want to set up your websites. You want to set up in your marketing. You want to connect your social media channels so you can schedule out your social media posts as well. And you could use Ask AI or Claude or ChatGPT for your social media posts. Like, ChatGPT creates images, so you could do carousel images. You could use Reels. You could use AI videos, or you could get on your phone and start talking and providing value for your niche or audience or industry as well. So you have those options. So I would connect your social media channels so you can schedule out your social media posts. Other than that, that was like the external stuff. I would set up your automations. Now, HighLevel has a lot of templates. You can just describe in here what you want, and if you don't know what to say, just use ChatGPT, Claude, or Ask AI in here. But you do have templates, right? So you can come in here and select from a template. So if you're doing sales and appointments, like appointment reminder, you can come in here and press preview, and you can see what the template looks like, right? So this is the appointment reminder, 24 hours, an hour template, right? So for your confirmation and reminders. And then you could use Ask AI, or you could just type in here a sentence of what you want inside of here to automatically build out your. So you have this in here too. It's in beta, but it works pretty good. You can test that out. It's a lot easier because it will just build out your workflows. Gone are the days where I had to come in here, start from scratch, or use a template. They used to not have autosave, so you had to save it after every time, right? So you have the AI in here, and then you have the triggers. So you have all the triggers that you really need, right? And they have apps as well. So you can integrate all these third parties for yourself or for your clients, but they have all the triggers like add task, form submitted, like on your AI Studio or your website and funnel. You have your appointments in here that could be triggered if somebody books an appointment. And then you have all your actions as well. So I'll deep dive more into workflows in another video. But yeah, you have all your actions. Create contact, find contact, add notes, send email, send SMS. So you can automate pretty much everything inside of GoHighLevel, which is pretty cool. So you don't really need Zapier and Make and even NAN for a lot of things. You could automate a lot of things in here, and you could connect apps. And then if you want to get really technical, which we will go over in another video, you have webhooks as well to basically connect anything. So this is the workflow area. So you have everything inside of workflows. I personally love HighLevel. It's a great all-in-one product. If you want to learn more how-tos and more deep dives, just join my HighLevel AI Academy. It's free. So other than that, everything, those are the things I would start with first, right? Also, I would start with, like I said earlier, you want to set up your email services. So for example, this doesn't have a dedicated domain set up. My other main sub account does. Right now it's using, if I go back to it, it wasn't showing. I was trying to show the default one. Right now it's using my default one, right? So you can have a default one across all sub accounts. I don't recommend it for clients, only for your own sub accounts, because you don't want your clients using your domain reputation, right? So you would come in here, the client would set up their own, let's say reply dot, let's say sumolevel.com, which is a project I'm working on. So you could just automatically add it, right? So you could add it manually, or you could continue. If it's Cloudflare, if it's GoDaddy or Namecheap, it could automatically add the records. All you have to do is log in. If it's not any of those, you have to manually add the records. And keep in mind, a lot of people don't know, if you're using Wix for your website or your DNS records, it's not going to work because Wix does not allow MX record updates. You're going to have to use something like Cloudflare and move over your DNS records from Wix to Cloudflare. I don't recommend to use Wix anyway. You can use GoHighLevel for your website. You got WordPress, you got Lovable, you got a lot more better options than Wix. Even Squarespace is better. But yeah, so you have the DNS records in here. And then you want to set up your phone system, right? So you just go to phone system settings. That will take you to this agency level if you don't have it set up. I don't have it in my demo account. But if I switched over to, let's say, my Sumo Growth account, you can see that in here, I could go to, let's see, phone system, and you can see that it's set up, right? So I have my main number. I have my Jarvis, which is not the right name anymore. I called it Darvis. So I have my Darvis, which is my AI assistant and executive assistant that I'm working on. But yeah, so, and then you have phone numbers that you could do for demos for AI agents, which we get into later. So I do demos for clients, potential clients, to close them. So yeah, you'll set up your phone number here. I'm A2P compliant, but if you're not, you go to Trust Center and submit your brand, which, set up your EIN and LLC if you don't have one already, and then register your SMS campaign, which you're going to be using, SMS for, like what's your offer, it's promotional, transactional, marketing, whatever it's going to be for. Those are the main things. Other than adding your staff, you want to add your staff here as well. So you want to add other users into your sub account. And then you can see eventually, your pipeline, it will get filled, right? So GoHighLevel services, for example, voice AI demos, for example. I think I'm not really selling digital products anymore, but when I did, you can see how well I was doing, right? Selling digital products back in the day. Right now, it's just my high-level school community. You're welcome to join. This is just a high-level overview just for you to focus on the main things. Because on a launch pad, on a high-level kickoff call, onboarding call, they're going to have their own checklists and have you do what they want to do. But this is the main things that you should do to just get set up and get started. So this is just a quick overview. Well, not that quick, but this is a good overview of everything. So if you need anything, comment below, any questions, or also, join my community and post or comment in there as well.